Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a wise old man. He was widely known for his wisdom and sense of humor. He was respected by the villagers because of his wisdom and purity. People from everywhere asked for his advice, and he always welcomed them with a warm smile. One day, a troubled young woman arrived at the sage in search of answers to her concerns. Her mind was full of fears about her future, and she was unable to find peace within herself. When she approached the old teacher, her troubled heart was evident in her eyes. She pleaded with the teacher that she was burdened with anxiety. She said, "Sir, how can I find true happiness?" The teacher listened carefully and motioned for her to sit with him under the shade of a tree cherry blossoms and took a cup and gently started to pour tea into it, but when the cup was full, he did not stop and the tea started to spill on the floor. The girl saw the tea spilled and was confused by the teacher's actions and said, "Sir, the cup is already full. Why are you pouring more tea? It has just been wasted." The teacher smiled and answered, "Your mind is like this cup of tea, already full of worries, anxieties, and fears, and you are searching for answers without making room for them, just as the cup cannot hold more tea without emptying some of it. You must create space within yourself to find true happiness." The girl took a moment to think about the words of the wise teacher, then asked, "But how do I empty my mind of my worries? My fears seem overwhelming." The wise teacher paused for a while, enjoying the beauty of the surrounding areas. Then he pointed towards the river that was flowing nearby and said, "Notice the water in the river. It flows effortlessly and never clings to anything. It is in constant motion, adapting to the fluctuations of the river in the same way that it does. You must learn to flow through life, accepting joys and sorrows without clinging to them." The girl's eyes shone with understanding, and she realized that her worries were born from her and from her attachment to resistance to change. She had to abandon attachments and resistance to change and embrace them completely, as it became the current that embraced her journey. From that day on, the girl became a frequent visitor to the old teacher. With each passing day, she got rid of her fears and worries and learned to live in the present. Her heart began to fill with gratitude, and a new sense of peace settled within her. You see in life and in your life. To find true happiness and inner peace, one must learn to get rid of fears and attachments and to embrace change. Life is about flow and change. Continue to move forward naturally. Any resistance to this natural process will hinder your happiness and peace with yourself. Just as a teacup must be emptied before it can be refilled, our minds need to create space for positive feelings and new experiences. By embracing the present moment and flowing with life, we can develop gratitude and serenity. Detaching from attachments and desires allows the mind to find clarity. Just as dropping a stone in a river creates ripples that spread our actions and choices, they have far-reaching consequences. When things fall apart or you start to feel fear and anxiety, instead of feeling like you are getting an unpleasant ending, feel lucky, because it is only when you will feel fear, you will gain the opportunity to have the courage to have a great life. You must be intimate with fear in a wise and graceful way. When you feel fear, do what needs to be accomplished. Instead of feeling depressed or afraid of fear, rely on it and see it as an opportunity to learn and grow until all your dreams become a reality. Pursuing the knowledge and self-awareness is a timeless endeavor that resonates throughout the ages. Remember that anxiety does not change the course of events, so do what you can and let go of the things you cannot control. Take care of your mental and physical health and look for calming activities that help you control stress.